All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Judge Law, and we are going to begin with our misdemeanor first appearance calendar for today, November 7th, 2025. These are new misdemeanor cases in which an individual was recently arrested and booked at the Fulton County Jail. Soon after being booked in, their cases were formally accused by the prosecutor, the Solicitor General of Fulton County. So today, when I address each of your cases, I will let you know what are the new charges brought against you, your new case number, to appoint counsel for you where required, and also to set a bond. Some of you may qualify for what we call a signature bond or a release bond, in which case you would have to comply with the conditions, but you do not have to pay for the bond today. If you violate the conditions, then your signature bond will be surrendered, you'll be rearrested, and you'll have to pay for your bond the next time. Others, based on your criminal record history and the circumstances of the case, some of you may not qualify for a release bond today. You will be granted a surety bond or a cash bond, in which case you will have to pay for your bond either out of your own pocket or through a bonding company. In either event, please remember that you have a right to remain silent. Anything that you say in open court, your statements can and will be used against you in the treatment of your case. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to represent you. All right, courtroom 2, who do we have first?
Well, position 19, Your Honor.
19, okay. This is Brees or Bressie Taylor, accused of violation of a family violence TPO from November 7th, 2025. Mr. Taylor, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say in open court, your statements can and will be used against you. You have a right to an attorney, and representing you presently is Ms. Maureen McLeod. Any priors, Mr. Howard?
20. You got an open case out of Woodstock, ag assault, battery DV, false imprisonment. That's from this year. Out of 2015 violation of parole, 2015 inflict corporal injury on spouse conviction. I got the same charge from 2013 conviction and a 2010 robbery conviction. California.
Thank you. Mr. Scirocco? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. We have spoken with the victim, Miss Alexandra Ortiz Alvarado. She confirmed the events in the warrant and expressed further, however, that the defendant actually choked her that night. So she is saying this was, in fact, a violent incident more than just a violation of the Family Violence Protective Order, which would in effect make this an aggravated stalking, but we are waiting on the incident report. She stated that he grabbed her by the neck and placed a bed sheet in her mouth. His grip was rated to be a 10, and I believe she had trouble breathing as well. This very, very concerning case, especially given his prior inflicting corporal injury on a spouse or cohabitant conviction from 2013 out of California, and the open case involving the same victim out of Woodstock, which was an aggravated assault, battery, family violence, false imprisonment case that is still open, as pretrial stated. We're very, very concerned about her safety and about the risk of reoffense here. The state's recommendation is therefore an $8,000 cash bond for the defendant to, if released, complete FFIB. No further contact with Alexandra Ortiz Alvarado. Stay away from 670 Chantris Court in Milton, in no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond. And if we could sound for Miss Ortiz Alvarado, if she's online and wishes to speak.
Ms. Ortiz Alvarado or anyone else here to speak on behalf of or against Mr. Brees?
And I should say that she did request no further contact and stay away. That's all. Thank you.
Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor. My client is not in a position to pay a cash bond, first off. So I would ask the court to consider a surety bond. because if he does not have a different kind of bond, he's just going to be sitting in jail. Because I discussed that with him, and he tells me he's definitely not in a position to pay for a cash bond. He denies the allegations, Your Honor. He tells me that he did not put his hands on her at all. He tells me that she lives with her mom and her brother. They were there, and they were the ones who called the police because they were having an argument with him, but that he did not harm his girlfriend. So these are just allegations against him, and I don't believe that she had any kind of signs of injury at all. And this is why the only thing he was charged was violating that particular provision, Your Honor. So I would ask the court to take that into consideration in setting his bond.
All right. Is Miss Alexander Ortiz Alvarado on Zoom at the present time? Okay. I've read the warrant. It's a little bit in conflict with the defense's version, so I'm going to leave that for a preliminary matter in the future. At the present time, his bond is going to be set at $3,500. It is a surety bond. And irrespective of whether Miss Ortiz Alvarado bails him out of jail or does not bail him out from jail, he is under a standing order, both from Cherokee County and from now Fulton County, that he's to have no contact with Alexander Ortiz Alvarado. He's not to communicate with her in person, through mail, email, phone, any kind of computer device, through a third party, and even on social media. He's to stay away from 670 Chantres Court in Milton, Georgia, and he's not to consume any illegal drugs, no alcohol, and no weapons. Not only is he required to comply with this bond order, he must also comply with any orders issued by Cherokee County. Next court date is going to be November 20th. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next case, please.
We have position number 2.
I think I advised everyone of their rights. Mr. Scirocco, Ms. McLeod, Mr. Haddad, did I or did I not? I did? You're nodding your head, Mr.
I
Haddad?
believe you did, Your Honor.
Oh,
Yeah, I believe you did, Judge.
all
I
right.
think so. Was ACDC online?
Your Honor, this is position number 2.
All right. Thank you.
We need, I think, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm looking at, I believe we need well, if it's an individual I'm thinking of, we need a Spanish interpreter, Judge.
This is Jemison Ariza for Fajardo.
You're right, so I'm
Okay.
waiting, I need to speak to him with an interpreter, Judge, and we can do it whenever that person shows
Okay.
up.
Miss Lucia is present, and as soon as the courtroom 2 places Mr. Ariz in a separate courtroom, I'll be able to place you, Miss Lucia, and your client into a separate breakout room.
Perfect, Judge, and just so the court is aware, I'm handling the top half of the calendar.
All right, just remind me as we move along. Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
And Mr. Ariza has 2 cases, okay? Thank you.
Good
Next
afternoon,
case.
Your Honor.
Oh, yes, Mr. Agbe. Yes, good afternoon. Who do
I
you have?
apologize. I'm actually here for Jameson. His family has retained our office to take this case. We're handling the case in its entirety.
All right, then the Public Defender's Office will withdraw. And as soon as we have your client in a separate room, we'll place you all in a breakout unless you don't need one.
Oh, a brief breakout would be perfect, Your Honor. Thank you, Your
Okay,
Honor.
please hold. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next case, ACDC, is that next?
Your Honor, we have one of Ms. Cloud's cases.
I'm sorry, Deputy, you're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Position number 1, Ms. Cloud's case.
Okay, this is announcement for ACDC and also for courtroom 2 if anyone did not hear. When I'm addressing your cases, please remember that you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say in open court during this virtual proceeding, your statements can and will be used against you in the treatment of your case. You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to represent you. This is Lakila Sheree Andrews, accused of battery family violence from November 5th, 2025. Her case number is 25 CR 7126B. Miss Andrews, you've been advised of your rights. Your attorney is going to be Miss McLeod.
And
And
Judge,
right?
state sent a consent bond offer on this. I didn't hear back from defense.
Miss McLeod, have you reviewed the proposed consent bond order?
I have, Your Honor, and I can't agree with that based on the information I obtained from my client.
I'm sorry, you cannot agree or you can agree?
I cannot,
All right.
to all the terms.
All right. In that case, then let's proceed with her GCIC. Mr. Howard?
4. See, I didn't see any violent convictions. Last
right.
arrest was 05 theft by receiver.
Thank you. Mr. Scirocco?
Thank you, Judge. This was the November 5 incident at 1065 Harwell, I believe Harwell Street in Atlanta.
Yep. I had a
Um,
question. I'm familiar with the warrant. Has
Yeah.
Vendorius Andrews, is he in custody too?
I am not aware of that, Judge.
All right.
Is
In
there
that
something
case-
suggesting that he is?
Oh, well, he's the alleged son who allegedly also participated with Miss Andrews with regards to Abdullah Lattimore. Am I incorrect?
Okay, I am seeing that, Your Honor. I don't know if he's in custody or not.
Okay, that's really I was just curious. But what's
Okay.
your bond recommendation for Miss Jameson?
The state's
Miss
recommendation.
Andrews, excuse me.
Yes, for Ms. Andrews is a $3,500 signature bond through pretrial level 2, 6 anger awareness classes, no further contact with the victim here, Abdullah Lattimore. Stay away from 1065 Harwell Street, Northwest Atlanta, and no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond. If we could
Okay.
sound for Mr. Lattimore this time.
All right, Mr. Abdullah Lattimore, if you're on Zoom, you're free to unmute and start your video, please. And Miss, I'm not sure who's hosting today. Yes, please place Attorney George Egbe, courtroom 1, and Miss Lucia, there she is. All right, into a breakout room, please.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, no Lattimore. Miss McLeod, what is the issue with, what do you have an issue with regards to the proposed release bond?
They want her to stay away from her home. They want her to stay away from her home. That is her home. Mr. Lattimore does not live there. And Your Honor, he's trying to log on now. He
Who?
just contacted me. Mr. Lattimore is trying to log on now, Your Honor.
Okay, that certainly helps matters move along.
Yes, Your Honor, it is her home. And
Didn't the warrant indicate that she was trying to put him out of the home?
he doesn't live there, Your Honor,
Okay. Abdullah Lattimore?
even though they're married.
Abdullah Lattimore?
I think he didn't have the Zoom link, Your Honor. I just sent it to him.
All right.
So I think he
ACDC,
should be logging on now.
all right, ACDC, we will hold off on Miss Andrews. I can take the next case. And who do we have?
Position number 21.
21. Shanice Iasia Williams is accused of the following 6 offenses. They are 2 counts of battery family violence, 1 count of one count of criminal trespass, and 3 counts of simple battery family violence. Incident date appears to be November 5th, 2025. Accusation is 25 CR 7152C. Ms. Williams, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors?
Yeah, 4. All I saw was suspended license.
All right, thank you.
That's it.
Mr. Scirocco?
Yes, Judge. And I think I saw there was some out-of-state history out of Florida that was a bit older, but not entirely relevant, and not license related for this. But the State's recommendation for this case, based on our conversation with the victim, who confirmed the events listed in the warrant, she stated this is the first time the defendant has grabbed her by the neck. They've been together since December, and they reside together at, I believe, the incident location. And there is, there've been, I won't go into it, but there's been recent changes with respect to medication the defendant's been on, causing her to be aggressive. The She states she does not feel in fear of the defendant and does not feel comfortable requesting that they stay away. I believe, given the proximity of that location to child's school, but she is not seeking to continue a relationship with the defendant. And yeah, that's what it is. The residential area that they're in is close to their son's school. The state is, however, concerned with this. This seemed like a very violent incident with various acts on the defendant's part with respect to potential choking here. And let me see. Yeah, multiple injuries. The state's recommendation is going to be a signature bond through pretrial services, but we are asking for FFIP and no further contact, as well as a stay away from 8290 Roswell Road, and that is in Sandy Springs. She also expressed that defendant owns a firearm, and that's in the household. We would ask that firearm be surrendered to the sheriff's office, and no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond.
Shara Duff, if you are on Zoom, this is the time to unmute and start your video. Shara Duff. All right, Mr. McLean? Sir?
Sorry,
Yes,
I was just I was just chatting to you all the breakouts for MH confidentiality. This is Mr. Which?
this is Miss Shanice Williams, position 21.
Okay.
It's a
Yes, I
signature
have
bond through pretrial with a stay away and no contact.
I have that ready. Yes, Your Honor, no objection.
All right. On count one is going to be a $2,000 bond, and the remaining charges are going to be 500 each. That's one, two. Total bond is 4,500. It's going to be a signature bond through pretrial services, level 2. No further contact with Shara Duff to stay away from 8290 Roswell Road. I think it was apartment 500B in Sandy Springs. She's allowed a one-time visit to that location with a police officer to retrieve her belongings. And then within 30 days, she must update the court with her new mailing address. No illegal drugs, no alcohol. One thing to note, she is not allowed to remove the firearm. Miss Duff can take the firearm to the police for destruction. Within 30 days also, she will enroll in a family violence intervention program. This is a series of 24 weeks of classes, which she must enroll and complete in a timely manner without missing or skipping any classes. Thank you. Next case, courtroom 2 or ACDC.
We have position 11, Mr. Jackson.
Julian Jackson's accused of battery from October 19th of this year, case 25 CR 7102J. Mr. Jackson, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. I see there is a Phelan Bellamy present. You'll need to start your video, and then we'll ask you to chime in if you want to. Any priors?
7. On probation, battery DV. It's 25 CR 002174J. Simple assault, 25 CR 003454J. Open case out of Dunwoody, possession of a firearm by convicted felon or felony first offender. I got a 2015 ag assault conviction, 14 armed robbery conviction.
Thank you. Ms. Binford, yes, what's the recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor, we asked for a $2,000 surety bond, and no further violent contact with the victim and to stay away. Speaking with the victim, he did mention that he's relocating soon, but until then, he wants the defendant to stay away from the address 1160 Hammond Drive, and that's in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right.
And then 3 anger awareness classes as well, Your Honor. That would be all.
Thank you. Mr. McLean?
Mr. Jackson is 28. He works in a restaurant. He has a welding certificate in addition to his high school diploma. He has a brother with a 470 number, so his family is local. He's been in Georgia, I think, all his life, certainly for decades, if not all his life, but I think probably all his life. Your Honor, I would ask the court to consider the lowest possible bond. I realize the open BFV cases there. We discussed that. But we would ask for the lowest possible bond. If that's not a signature bond that he's eligible for, we would ask for 1,000 or 2,000 surety.
All right. Mr. Bellamy, Miss Bellamy, Phelan Bellamy. No, nothing to say? Okay. Bond's going to be set at 2,000. It is a surety bond. No further contact with Phelan Bellamy to stay 200 yards away from 1160 Hammond Drive in Sandy Springs. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. And the next court date is going to be November 20th. Thank you. All right. Mr. Courtroom 2, Courtroom 1. All right. Thank you. We are addressing positions 2 and 3 on the calendar. Jemison Ariza Fajardo. Ms. Lucia, do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you translate will be true and accurate without any changes or embellishments? Sorry, you're muted.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm
Oh,
I'm
no,
here.
I'm asking Ms. Lucia.
I do, Your Honor. I apologize.
That's all right, bro. Okay. So this is Jameson Ariza Fajardo. He has 2 pending cases before the court today.
Este es el señor Jemison Ariza Fajardo y tiene 2 casos pendientes en este tribunal el día de hoy.
The first one is battery family violence from January 6, 2024, case number 25CR 7098C.
El primer caso es del 6 de enero del 2024 y es violencia doméstica y agresión. Y eso es el caso 25CR007098C.
The second case is 1 count of simple assault family violence and 1 count of simple battery family violence from January 31st, 2024.
El segundo caso tiene 2 cargos. Uno es de violencia familiar simple, asalto y agresión simple del 21 de enero del 2024.
That case number is 25CR 7099C, and they both involve the same victim.
Ese caso es 25CR007099C y ambos casos tienen que ver con la misma víctima.
Mr. Howard, does Mr. Ariza have any priors?
Y la juez entonces pregunta que si es que tiene antecedentes el señor Ariza.
This is third.
Le indica-
2024 trespass, disorderly conduct out of Gwinnett.
Este es el tercero, y le indican, tiene uno en el 2024 de allanamiento de morada y conducta mala conducta.
2023 illegal alien, that's all.
Y tiene un caso del 2023 por estar aquí de forma ilegal.
Thank you. Mr. Scirocco, the position number 2, was that a Gwinnett County case?
No, Judge, I believe it's Sandy Springs, but it was Gwinnett law enforcement that had responded and had dealt somewhat with the incident that occurred in Sandy Springs. I think both of them were Sandy Springs.
Y la juez además pregunta si es que el incidente número 1 pasó en el condado de Gwinnett, lo cual le indican que no, que aparentemente ambos fueron en Sandy Springs, pero fue la policía de Gwinnett quien respondió.
And what's the state's recommendation?
The state's recommendation, given that this is two violent cases against the same victim, Miss Laura Restrepo, and from what it looks like, I mean, the crashing of the car into, is it the victim's car here that I'm looking at? And also the grabbing and striking her with the first incident and with the subsequent incident being on video, with the defendant advancing towards her and um, pushing her onto the mattress with a closed fist. And this is
I'm going to ask you
clearly
to
a risk of
pause.
reoffense. It's got the state's recommendation on the first case.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Lucia has to interpret.
Oh, my gosh, sorry.
Ya que estos y el fiscal, la jueza pregunta al fiscal cuál es lo que el fiscal aconseja. Entonces, lo que él indica es que estos son dos casos de agresión y violencia en contra de la señora Laura Restrepo. El primero tenía que ver con un choque del carro en el carro de ella y después golpeándole a ella. Eso fue en el primer caso. Y en el segundo caso está grabado en video y tiene un empujón y con el puño cerrado hacia un colchón. Go ahead.
Thank you, Madam Interpreter. Excuse me, it looks like another case out of Gwinnett involving the same victim, that some pending case here. The state's recommendation out of its concern for the victim's safety and the risk of reoffense is going to be on the first case, a $4,000 surety with FIB, no further contact with Laura Restrepo, stay away from the incident location, third party transfer for the child, and no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond.
And the second case?
Wait 1 second, Your Honor.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
wanted to give
sorry.
her a chance.
Sorry. Thank you.
En el primer caso, porque también parece que existe un caso pendiente en contra de la misma persona por agresión en contra de la misma persona en Gwinnett. Entonces, lo que sugiere la fiscalía, lo que busca la fiscalía es, para el primer caso, una fianza asegurada de $4,000. No una orden judicial que incluya ningún contacto con la señora Laura Restrepo, que permanezca lejos de la casa y que las transferencias de los niños, o sea, no transferencias, sino el movimiento de los niños para visitas o del niño sea por medio de una tercera persona. También una orden judicial que incluya no drogas, alcohol ni armas mientras está bajo fianza. Eso es lo que sugiere y pide la fiscalía.
And on the other case, we would be asking for a $3,000 surety for each charge. No further contact, again, with the same victim. Stay away from that same incident location. That is 8137 Colquitt Road in Sandy Springs. No alcohol, drugs, weapons, to include firearms. And again, the third-party transport, the state also has reason to believe the defendant may have a firearm as well. We would ask that that be surrendered to the sheriff's office. And again, no drugs, weapons, or alcohol.
Para el segundo caso, lo que la fiscalía está proponiendo es un bono de fianza de $3,000 asegurado para cada acusación, que permanezca lejos de la dirección del 8137 Colquitt Road en Sandy Springs, que si es que hay visitas con sus hijos o hijo, tiene que ser por medio de una tercera persona. Aparte de eso, una orden judicial de no poder usar drogas, alcohol o armas durante el tiempo que esté bajo fianza. Y la fiscalía tiene razón para pensar que el acusado es dueño de un arma de fuego. Entonces también pedirían que la jueza ordene que él entregue su arma a la oficina del sheriff.
Mr. Agbe?
Thank you, Your Honor. We have Laura Restrepo. She's present with me in my office. So after I make my arguments, she'd like to also be heard on the issue of bond. Your Honor.
Let's go ahead and hear from her.
Okay.
Y primero, ahora es el turno de su defensa y su abogado indica que la señora Laura Restrepo está en la oficina y ella también quisiera hablar en este tema de la fianza. La juez quiere escuchar de ella primero.
Mr. Strapo, please raise your right hand.
Señora Restrepo, levante su mano derecha, por favor.
Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
¿Jura usted que el testimonio que nos va a dar el día de hoy será la verdad, toda la verdad y solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad bajo palabra de Dios?
Sí, lo juro.
Yes, I swear.
Are you comfortable having contact with Mr. Ariza?
¿Está usted cómoda con tener contacto con el señor Ariza? Estar en contacto con el señor Ariza.
Sí.
Yes.
Are you comfortable with him living with you?
¿Está usted cómoda con la idea de que él viva con usted?
Sí. Are you
Yes.
comfortable with him having contact with your child?
¿Está usted cómoda y de acuerdo con la idea de que él tenga comunicación, contacto con su hijo o hija?
Sí.
Yes.
Why?
¿Por
Why?
qué? Excuse me. ¿Por qué?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Si me permite explicar, su señoría, nosotros en enero tuvimos una discusión de pareja donde sí hubo, él me quitó el teléfono, hubo golpes en la cama, pero no directamente a mí. Y yo sí me asusté por ver ese comportamiento y por eso llamé a la policía, pero nunca hubo violencia física directa hacia mí. Y luego de eso, nosotros empezamos a ir a la iglesia, hablamos, cambiamos de actitud los dos, estamos haciendo las cosas al derecho y hemos funcionado muy bien. Incluso pues tenemos otra bebé ahora, y él es el que sostiene la casa, el hogar, a mí, a mis hijas. Y él cambió muchísimo para bien conmigo y con mis hijas y nos sentimos cómodas con él y si usted nos lo permite, lo estamos esperando en la casa.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for letting me speak to you. It is correct that we had an argument back in January, and he did take my phone away, and there were punches, but he hit the bed. He didn't punch me. I was scared. I called the police. That is correct, but there was never any violence towards my body, towards me. After that event, we talked about it. We started going to church. We spoke, and we both have a different attitude. Things are working fine. They're better now. We actually have another child, another baby. I do believe that we want to continue this relationship and living together, and he has changed. And if you allow us, we are waiting for him at home.
Mr. Agbe, on position number 2, the battery family violence, that's a 2,500 signature bond through pretrial services, level 1. On position number 3, the simple assault and simple battery, that's going to be $1,000 each, and that's a total of a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial services, level 1. He will report to pretrial once a month on both cases. He's to have no further violent contact with Laura Restrepo, no illegal drugs, and no weapons and no firearms. If there are any firearms at home, they must be surrendered to the authorities within 10 days for destruction.
Mhm.
He will enroll in a domestic violence intervention program within 30 days of being released, and he will complete the 24-week program without missing or skipping any of the classes. Of course, he should select the classes in the Spanish option. His next court date will be sent to his current mailing address. So if it's Colquitt Road, great. Otherwise, if he changes his address, make sure he lets us know as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you,
Ms.
Your Honor.
Entonces, el fallo de la juez es el siguiente. Por el primer caso, le da un bono de fianza únicamente bajo firma de $2,500. Por el caso en la posición número 3, que tiene las otras dos acusaciones, es un bono de fianza de $1,000 bajo firma únicamente por cada uno, por un total de $2,000 en ese segundo caso. Todo esto va a ser por medio de la oficina que se llama antes del juicio, prejuicio, a la cual usted debe reportarse una vez por mes. La orden judicial también incluye ningún contacto violento en el futuro con la señora Laura Restrepo. No puede usar drogas ilegales, alcohol o armas. Si es que tampoco tiene ni armas, ¿verdad? Si eso dije ya. Tampoco, si es que usted posee, es dueño de un arma de fuego, necesita entregarla a una oficina de sheriff para su destrucción. Aparte de eso, usted necesita ir a un curso de 24 semanas que usted tiene que registrarse y costear. Ese programa es de intervención para violencia doméstica. No puede faltar a ninguna clase y no puede saltarse ninguna clase. Entonces necesita ir a todas las clases estas a las que usted se registre. Obviamente tiene la opción de hacerlo en español. Su próxima cita para que se presente en frente de un juez será enviada por correo a la dirección que tenemos, que estaba me parece que se llamaba, perdón, sorry, Your Honor, I'm looking for the address again. Oh, sí, Colquitt Road. Si es que se mudan de esa dirección, necesitan dejarle saber al tribunal de una nueva dirección. Tiene 30 días para presentarse a esta oficina que va a administrarle bajo fianza y también tiene que registrarse a este curso de 24 semanas lo más pronto posible.
Right. Anything else, Mr. Agbe?
Their address has changed, Your Honor.
He'll need to update the court with his new mailing address within 30 days of being released.
Thank
Su
you, Your Honor.
abogado indica que se han mudado de ahí, y entonces la juez indica que tiene 30 días para usted dar a la corte, a los tribunales, su nueva dirección.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Muchas
Your Honor.
gracias, eso es todo.
Thank you, Madam Interpreter. That's all the cases I have on this calendar.
All right, thank you, sir. You're free to go.
Thank you so much.
Is
And
there
Your Honor, if that is all the business for me, may I please be excused?
Yes, Ms. Lucia, just please hold. Courtroom 2 and ACDC. Does anyone require the services of a Spanish interpreter? Courtroom 1, we can close that panel out. No, it looks like we're good. Okay, thank you, Ms. Lucia. You're free to
Thank
go.
you, Your Honor. You have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you. All right, courtroom 2 or ACDC, who's next?
We have position 13, Mr. King.
Who is this? I'm
This
sorry.
is Aiden Alonzo King, charged with 2 counts of reckless conduct, case 25 CR 7103A from November 5th of this year. Mr. King, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors?
I got second adult. Armed robbery, burglary, second degree. It's 25 PI 000855.
And is that a current case, or was that
It's open.
Okay. Do we have a bond order in that case?
I'm sure it's on Odyssey. I don't have Odyssey up.
All right. Ms. Binford?
Yes, Your Honor. For this case, we are asking for $4,000 surety bond, and to stay away from the location he was at. He was at his mother's house. It's the address 9100 Cascade, Palmetto Highway. We also asked for no alcohol, drugs, or weapons during bond. He has an open armed robbery case in February 2025, so we do ask that, and that is all.
Right. Accusation filed. I guess he's not had, this was just an accusation. Looks like there was no first appearance in that matter. Okay. Mr. McLean?
Your Honor, my client tells me that he's 18 years old. He has good grades at an academy here in Union City. That he denies the charges. I won't go into the facts because we're not trying the case. But he asked for a signature bond.
Right.
Yeah, he's too young to. I mean, he does work a job part-time at a fast food restaurant, but I mean, he's an 18-year-old in high school, and he is enjoying high school and makes good grades. And apparently, he's getting caught up in old trouble here, being accused of things. But we'd ask the court for the lowest bond possible. Thank you.
Bond is going to be set at $2,500 on each count. That's a surety bond. That's a total of a $5,000 surety bond. No further contact with Nicosia Barrett. Stay away from 9100 Cascade, Palmetto Highway. And definitely no firearms, no alcoholic beverages, and no illegal drugs. He's not allowed to own, possess, or have any firearms on his person, in his home, or anywhere near him. Thank you. Next court date, I'm sorry, is going to be November 20th.
Your Honor, if we can go back to Ms. McLeod's case, position number 1.
Position number 1, Lakila Andrews. All right, Abdullah Lattimore, are you on Zoom? Abdullah Lattimore. All right, Ms. McLeod, it doesn't look like Mr. Lattimore has appeared.
Your Honor, I was speaking with him. I've been trying to get him to talk him through using the link to get onto Zoom, and he's just doesn't have any technology skills. He says he's unable to do it.
Okay, thank you. On the Miss Lakila Andrews for the battery family violence, that's going to be a 2,500 signature bond through pretrial services, level 2. She will report to pretrial services twice a month. She's to have no further contact with Abdullah Lattimore, and she's to stay away from 1065 Harwell Street in Atlanta, Georgia. She's allowed to return to the location one time only with a police officer. If Mr. Lattimore has vacated the premises and the officer verifies it, then she's allowed to return to the location. But if he is still living there, then she cannot live there until he voluntarily vacates that premises. In that case, then she would need to update the court with her alternative mailing address until further order of the court. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, and no weapons. And she's to complete 4 anger awareness classes.
Yes, may I didn't get to present her case to you, Your Honor. My client tells me that she had nothing to do with any of this, that she did not touch Mr. Lattimore. She is the mother of 3 minor children, including a 1-year-old that she's currently breastfeeding. This is her home. Her name on the lease. Mr. Lattimore's name is not on the lease, and he does not live at this location. So it will be asking her to move away from her own home where she lives with her 3 minor children. One is 15, the other is 7, one is 1-year-old. She's currently breastfeeding that one, and this is her home. I have spoken to him, and he said he kept telling the police officers not to arrest her. You know,
I understand, Ms.
her home. He
McLeod.
doesn't live there, Your Honor. So to tell her she can't go back to her own home, and she has a 1-year-old child that she's breastfeeding.
I understand, Ms. McLeod. The warrant is very clear that the allegations are that she attempted to have him removed from the home. That raises a presumption that he was occupying the home. Now, if that's not the case, I'm sure on her one-time visit with a police officer, if he's not in the home, she can return to the property. I've left that option open. And if she is nursing a child, then she has the right to either remove the child from the home or she can return to the home if Mr. Abdullah does not live there. But the warrant is patently clear that apparently, according to the allegations, she and another alleged defendant apparently attacked Mr. Abdullah Lattimore. Now, whether there is any truth to those allegations, that is a matter for trial. Right now, I'm just going by the warrant. And if she cannot respect the terms of the bond order, I'm more than happy to change it to a surety bond. You let me know.
Your Honor, I did have the opportunity to speak with the alleged victim, and
The
he
victim is
confirms
not
what
here. The victim is not here. I do not have it from him. I do not have any allegations from him under oath. I only
understand, Your Honor, but I have
only-
spoken with him, and I'm an officer of the court, and this is what he tells me.
Ms. McLeod, I totally understand, but I am not going to take the statements of a victim, even if it comes from an officer of the court.
And I don't know if the state tried to reach out to him.
We did, Judge.
If
We
he
have
has
not
a
had contact with the
phone
victim
number.
in this case as of yet.
I'm sorry?
The state has not had contact with the victim in this case as of yet. We've been continuing.
Would you like me to give you his phone number? Because I
Please.
just spoke to him.
Please do so.
I'm moving
Okay,
on.
I'll send it to
I
you
am
in the
moving
chat.
on. Next case, please.
We have,
ACDC,
Your Honor.
courtroom 2, who's next?
we have position 15, Mr. Powell.
Roderick Powell is accused of 2 counts of simple battery involving one Wynecia Smith. I think that's her first name because the warrant only refers to her as Miss Smith. This is an alleged incident from November 6, 2025, case number 25 CR 7184D. Mr. Powell, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors?
This Roderick, correct?
Correct.
This is position 14, I'm sorry.
Robert? Okay.
Robert.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, we've got 2 Powells.
Yeah, we
Okay.
do.
Position number 14, sorry, this is not Roderick, this is Robert Anthony Powell, accused of criminal trespass, November 6, 2025. This is actually criminal trespass causing damage to property. And case number is 25 CR 7183G. Mr. Powell, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors?
Robert, we got 10 on probation for burglary. I got 2019 robbery by force, ag battery conviction. 2018 theft by taking conviction, and a FTA from 2018.
Ms. Spear?
Yes, part of that 2018 was a cruelty to children in the third. There's a 2019 ag battery. Outside the 10 years, there's a 2009 battery. We have 2 probation violations, at least 2 FTAs. In this instance, however, we are asking for a $5,000 surety, 8 anger management classes, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons.
Mr. McLean, any objection?
Your Honor, yes, he would like to have the lowest bond possible, Your Honor, percentage bond if it is possible. What years were the FTAs alleged to have been?
2018?
Okay. Your Honor, he's 33 years old. He works in construction, lives on Sells Avenue, apartment 5205, and has a 2-month-old child who resides with him. High school education, forklift certification, and other education, Your Honor. So he would like to ask the court to give him a bond that he can bond out on.
Who's the alleged mother of the child? Is it the victim, Frances Lovett?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Bond is set at 1,500. It's going to be a surety bond. No further contact with Frances Lovett. No further contact with the child that he shares with Miss Lovett. If he wishes to have any contact with the child, he will file a legitimation case and get a court order for a parenting plan and joint custody. Next court date is going to be November 20th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No stay away or just no further contact?
I don't know what was the address for the stay away.
I have it, Judge. I just wanted to see it. You didn't say
Yeah.
it, so I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, stay away from wherever Miss Lovett lives.
Your Honor, can you repeat that?
He's got a $1,500 surety bond, no contact with Frances Lovett, no contact with the child that he shares with her. And if he wishes to have any kind of parenting plan or visitation, he would need to file a legitimation case and obtain a court-ordered parenting plan and joint visitation. No contact means that he has to stay away from her home, from her person. He's not to contact her in any way, form, or manner, including mail, email, phones, and computer devices. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. And his next court date is November 20th.
Uh,
Right.
excuse me, can I say something?
Who are you?
Francis Lovett.
All right, Miss Lovett, if you could sit back, please. I don't know. Are you lying down?
I had my baby.
All right, raise your right hand. Are you
Can you
dressed?
see me?
Are you dressed?
Yes.
Okay. Do you
Yes.
solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge? Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I wanted to say that he stays here and it's not no damage to the vehicle or anything like that to the car. That's all I wanted to say. And then I wanted to drop the charges. That's all
Okay.
I had to say.
I understand. If you could please reach out to the Solicitor General's office and let them know that. But right now, that's his bond order.
Okay.
Thank you. Next case.
We have position 17, Mr. Scott.
Richard Scott is accused of simple battery family violence from November 6, 2025, case number 25CR 007185E. Mr. Scott, you've been advised of your rights and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors, Mr. Howard?
7. 2025 failure to appear. 25 trespass conviction. 2022 failure to appear. That's it.
All right. Is there was it? I can't read my own handwriting. Destiny Hoover, is that correct?
I have Destiny Harbor.
Harper, okay. All right. Is she on Zoom? All right. Miss Beer?
Yes, Your Honor. Excuse me. We're asking for a $5,000 surety based on the two FTAs, no drugs, alcohol, or weapons, no further contact with the victim, Destiny Harbor, Family Violence Intervention Program, and we do feel the need for a social worker as the warrant indicates they are living in her car.
All right, that's interesting considering the warrant indicated differently, but okay, Mr. McLean?
How do you spell her last name?
I think it's Harper.
Oh, Harper. Okay.
I think so, yeah.
I have Harbor, but this stuff's riddled with typos, so.
That's fine. We have a similar last name, totally unrelated on today's calendar. Thank you.
Okay.
Your Honor, he's 32. Mr. Scott's 32 years old. He works in construction, high school education, no children. This occurred at Emory Johns Creek, I believe, at the hospital. He's accused of spitting. Your Honor, we would ask for a signature bond. He lives on Loganville Road.
All right. It's going to be a $50 cash bond. No further contact with Destiny Harper or Harbor. And he's to stay away from the Johns Creek Hospital, located at that Johns Creek Parkway, and no illegal drugs, alcohol, and weapons. Next court date is November 20th. He doesn't qualify for a signature bond because of his multiple FTAs.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next case.
We have position 18, Mr. Stafford.
This is Ferguson Rahman Stafford, accused of criminal trespass from November 6th of this year, case number 25 CR 007 132Y. Mr. Stafford, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Mr. McLean. Any priors, Mr. Howard?
For 2025 trespass appears to be open. 2024 trespass dismissed. 2017 CT dismissed.
The other open case for trespass, is that in Fulton? I didn't see any open cases here.
It's probably not. I didn't know that.
Okay. Ms. Spear? Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Big, oh, it's Mr. Scirocco. Oh, yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. So I did see more recent criminal trespasses out of Texas from 2024 and 2025, those being arrests. And I also saw it looks like open failure to appear. There's a warrant for failure to appear out of Texas, dated from, that looks like September 4th, 2025, on one of those trespasses cases. So at least one of those is open. The state's recommendation, given that he appears to be, I mean, social ties to the community seem slight given that the recent move from Texas, if he is not in fact a resident of Texas, which his history suggests, is $1,000 surety, also given the failed to appear. Social worker visit for housing. Stay away from the incident location here. That's 2637 Old Hapeville Road and that is in Atlanta. It's the Colonial Square Apartments where the criminal trespass here took place. No drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond, and that is all for the state here.
All right. Mr. McLean?
Your Honor, he's a Georgian who has spent substantial time in Texas. He worked in Houston as the old terminology longshoreman on ships in the Houston shipping channel. He's 28 years old. His grandmother has the Carriage Lane College Park address, 30349. His grandmother's Denise Gray. He says he can get good mail service at his grandmom's, and I'm trying to reach out to her to see if he can couch surf as well. He works security and has done the shipping work as well, Your Honor, but not in Georgia. He hasn't been down to Brunswick or Savannah to do any longshoreman work there. Your Honor, the correct spelling of his name appears to be Furquan. I think it's pronounced Furquan.
Okay.
I know they've got a G in there, but when you look on Odyssey, they've got it both ways. But he just wanted to correct the spelling of his name.
Okay.
We would ask for a signature bond if possible.
All right.
But
Bond, go ahead.
Yes, that's it.
Bond is set at 1,500. It is a surety bond. Next court date is November 20th. He should stay away from the entire Colonial Square apartment complex, including the leasing office, the parking lots, and the common grounds. Which is located at 2637 Old Hapeville Road in Atlanta, Georgia. If he's going to be living with his grandmother as soon as he's released, please update the court with her current mailing address. Thank you. Oh, and no illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Next case, please.
We have position number 20.
20, okay.
Mr. Wiley.
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Latimore finally was able to get into the Zoom.
Okay, I will address that shortly. Kamar Wiley, Willie, Willey, is accused of criminal trespass from November 6th of this year, case number 25 CR 007133J. Mr. Wiley or Mr. Willie, you have the right to remain silent, and your attorney is going to be Mr. McLean. Any priors?
5. On probation, simple battery. It's 25 CR 006218J. 2021 trespass dismissed. Defendant is homeless, according to the booking.
Mr. Scirocco?
Yes, Judge. And he was just convicted of that October 21st. So hasn't even been a month. And he's back with us here on this one. State's recommendation, given that previous conviction, I also saw a criminal trespass case from 22 that was ultimately dismissed. State's recommendation is going to be $1,000 surety. We are in quasi-consistency with the sentencing with respect to that simple battery, recommending a social worker visit for housing and or BHET. Stay away from the IKEA at 441 16th Street, Northwest Atlanta. No drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond.
Mr. McLean?
Your Honor, it is with one L, it's Wiley.
Okay.
Your Honor, he's worked in restaurants for 15 years. He's got a high school education plus a couple years of college, one in culinary school and one at KSU studying music. Let's see. He will be staying away. We had a discussion. He will be staying away from IKEA. Apparently, he was at IKEA charging his phone. We would ask the court to set his bond as low as possible, send your bond if he's eligible for it.
Bond is set at $30. It is a cash bond to stay away from the IKEA store, the entire store, including the parking lot, the sidewalks, and any of their facilities, including their charging units. Next court date is November 20th. All right, Mr. Abdullah Lattimore, if you're on Zoom, this is the time to unmute and start your video. Abdullah Lattimore. Oops. Okay, next case, courtroom 2.
Corey Cloud, Your Honor.
Corey Cloud is Abdul Lattimore.
I believe that was what I was told, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Cloud is the alleged victim on one of my cases, Judge.
I know. I don't think he's with Abdullah Lattimore.
Okay.
All right. Courtroom 2, next case, please.
We have as the fourth, Mr. Binion.
Deontay Binion is accused of simple battery family violence and battery family violence. That does involve the alleged victim, Corey Cloud. Case number 25 CR 7127Y. Mr. Binion, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. Haddad. Any priors? Mr. Brown? Mr. Howard, excuse me?
My bad, Judge. Supervisor call. 4 total. I got to open terrorist threats, criminal damage to property, burglary in the first. It's 25 SC 002360. That's open. 2020 disorderly conduct conviction.
Thank you. Mr. Scirocco?
Yes, Judge. It looks like there's a history of violent incidents between the two here, stemming back from 2024, and I see 4 different cases. One for ag assault, one for ag assault, so 2 for ag assault, simple battery, and a battery case, all involving the same victim as here, Corey Cloud. The state's recommendation here, given the history of violent cases, is going to be a $6,500 total surety, $3,500 on the battery family violence, $3,000 on the simple battery family violence. We are asking for no further contact with Corey Cloud, as well as a stay away from the incident location, which I will pull up for Your Honor in a second here.
Is it Killian Street?
It does not say so on the workup I have in front of me, so I'm just going to have to make sure.
Okay.
But we would be asking for a stay away, as well as no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond, and FIP.
Corey Cloud, if you'd like to address the court, please unmute and start your video and remove your hat. Will this person, Ornelius Collier, also
Hello,
start your
okay.
video? Hi, Mr. Cloud. Please
Hey, how
raise
you
your
doing?
right hand. Raise your right hand. I can't see either of your hands. All right. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
I do.
All right. What would you like to tell us? Are you comfortable with having contact with Deontay Binion?
Yes, I am comfortable.
All right. And why is that?
Because from our last altercation that we had, I'm actually in a program. Me and him have sit down and talk. The program has really been helping me out, and I have talked to him, and I convinced him to take some classes with me. He agreed upon that. The incident that happened that he got the warrant, it was no physical altercation. We only was like going back and forth and stuff like that before the big incident happened and stuff like that. So I feel like us being physically violent to each other is not happening anymore. He's also is is a manager for his IT thing, and he's in college. He just completed one of his another graduate thing that he did, so he's on a good track. He, he pays majority of the bills. I'm really want to ask for a signature bond for him because it's so much going on. The car's impounded and stuff like that. And he's the only person able to get the car out, even though that I'm a co-signer on the car. They physically need his ID or the car will just be sitting in there and for God knows how long.
Thank you. Mr. McLean, I'm sorry, Mr. Haddad, this will be a signature bond through pretrial. And Ms. Strong, this will be per judge. On the simple battery, it's going to be 1,000. On the battery family violence, it's going to be 2,000. This is going to be a 3,000 signature bond through pretrial services, level 2. He will report to pretrial twice a month in person. He will enroll in a domestic violence intervention program within 30 days of being released. And this is a series of 24 weeks of classes that he would need to enroll, attend, and complete without missing or skipping any classes. And he will have to pay for those classes out of his own pocket. No illegal drugs, no alcoholic beverages, no weapons, and no firearms. And he will be subject to random screens. In his open felony case, he is scheduled for a final plea on November 20th. So don't forget to show up for court for that particular incident. No further violent contact with Corey Cloud. And if you live at Killian Street, great. If you don't, make sure you provide us with a good mailing address. And your next court date will be sent to whichever address you provide us. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right. Next case, courtroom 2. Otherwise, we're going to our waivers.
We have position 5, Mr. Daniel.
Okay. Tyon Daniels accused of battery family violence and simple battery family violence from case 25 CR 007-179H. Incident date appears to be November 5th of this year. Mr. Daniel, you've been advised of your rights and your attorney is Mr. Haddad. Any priors?
4. On probation for battery DV, it's 24 CR 001-621B. And yes, it's the same. He got put on probation for that back in April of this year. 2023 failure to appear, 2022 battery conviction.
2023 failure to appear. Okay, thank you. Mr. Scirocco?
Thank you, Judge. As you heard, this is not the first violent case against this victim. That previous battery family violence conviction, that's docketed to 24 CR 001621B. And as such, that would make this a recidivist battery family violence. So we have sent that request to have this case transferred to the DA's office. We are awaiting a response. But for now, the state's recommendation, given the risk to the victim, which is more than obvious, is going to be a $5,000 cash bond here. No further contact with Teresa McClure. Stay away from the incident location. That is going to be 2493 Bellevue Avenue Northwest. I believe that's in Atlanta. no drugs, weapons, or alcohol, and a third-party transfer for the child, as well as FIB, Judge. I believe it looks like he had just finished a 24-week anger management program. That clearly hasn't set. So that's the state's recommendation. If we could sound from Ms. McClure.
Teresa McClure, if you please unmute and start your video.
And pretrial, is he still on probation for that one, the 24 CR?
He was just convicted
For
on
who?
April
What are you
29th.
talking about?
No, we are talking about Mr. Daniel. The plea was taken on April 29th, 2025.
Correct.
And it's concurrent with I know I wrote it somewhere, 22 CR 006802B. He was required to have no further violent contact with Miss McClure. I don't see a Miss McClure on the Zoom. So Mr. Haddad, yes, sir.
Judge, thank you. My client is 30 years of age. He is employed at Popeyes. He's a high school graduate. He can live with his mom, Judge, and understand, stay away. I think under these circumstances is a no-brainer. I would just ask the court to consider just giving him a surety bond instead of a cash-only bond, Judge. I I don't know how far along he's done with the FIP or if he's completed them all, and I'll leave it at that, Judge.
Who is that person with the hat, the red hat?
That is Mr. Latimore, Your Honor.
Okay, we are only going to let him speak once we assured that he's not driving. He appears to be driving. Okay, let's get back to Tyon Daniel. Mr. Tyon Daniel, with regards to the case that you have at present, on the battery family violence, that's going to be 1,000, and the simple battery is 500. This is a $1,500 cash bond only. No further contact with Teresa McClure. So your prior plea said that you're not to have any violent contact, but because of these two new charges, it's now no further contact. You're not to contact her in any way, form, or manner. You're to stay 200 yards away from her and any children that you share with her. If you wish to have any kind of contact with the children, you would need to file a separate legitimation case and obtain a court-ordered parenting plan and a court-ordered child support plan, as well as joint visitation. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. And your next court date is going to be November 20th. Thank you. Okay. iPhone, please unmute and start your video. Abdullah Lattimore, you need to
Yes, hello.
you need to start your video.
Yes, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Start your video.
Okay. Can you hear
Take
me
your
now?
hat off.
I'm sorry.
Show me your two hands. All right, good. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you provide will be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You were involved in an altercation apparently with a Lakila Andrews. Do you live at 1065 Harwell Street in Atlanta, Georgia?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Where do you live?
2954 Sugar Creek Lane.
Okay. And do you know of Vandarius Andrews?
Yes.
Who is he?
He's the one who assaulted me.
And was there a weapon involved?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, Miss Strong, with regards to Lakila Andrews, we will remove the stay away provision. Anything else, Miss McLeod?
Nothing further, Your Honor, from
Okay.
me.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Lattimore, you're free to go. Thank
Is
you.
it still no further contact?
No further contact, yes.
Okay.
All right, courtroom 2, do we have any other cases?
Yes, Your Honor, we have position 9, Mr. Hill.
Okay. This is State versus Philando Enrique Hill, accused of criminal trespass and willful obstruction of an officer from November 5th of this year, case number 25 CR 7130A. Mr. Hill, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is going to be Mr. Haddad. Any priors?
6, 2025 failure to appear. 24 simple battery conviction, 24 shoplifting conviction.
Thank you. Mr. Scirocco,
Could I get that case, with the position on the calendar here for this one?
position 9, case 25 CR 0071308.
Just want to make sure this is mine. Yes, it is. Thank you. All right. Yes, Judge. So the state's recommendation here is going to be that the bond remain as set. I believe each charge is set at $1,000 surety right now. With the actually 2025 shoplifting and simple battery convictions, which I believe pretrial mentioned, and 3 prior obstruction of law enforcement officers, but no convictions on those necessarily. The state's recommendation is going to be that that bond remains set, but we are asking for a social worker visit for VHAT and or housing here, and a stay away from the incident location, that is the Millworks Apartments at 1888 Emory Street, Northwest Atlanta. I'll confirm 1 second. That's Atlanta. No drugs, weapons, or alcohol while out on bond, and that is going to be all for the state.
Mr. Haddad?
Judge, Mr. Hill is 27 years of age. He reports to me that he had been employed in the past Jersey Mike's. I would ask the court to grant him a signature bond through pretrial services. I believe he's eligible for a level 2.
Not quite. He's got a
Oh.
2025 FTA, so that removes him from consideration.
Then in that case, Judge, I would just ask for the court to consider just a very low cash bond of $10 or $20, Judge, with a stay away provision.
Okay. On the criminal trespass, that's going to be a $1,000 surety bond. On the willful obstruction, that's going to be a $1 cash bond. So this is going to be a 1,001 split bond. To stay entirely away from the Millwork Apartments at 1888 Emory Street in Northwest Atlanta. No illegal drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. And prior to release, he should be seen by a social worker for housing issues. Thank you. Oh, next court date is November 20th.
I'm sorry, one more time, Judge. Can you get the conditions again?
Position 9, count 1 is a $1,000 surety bond, and position 2 is a $1 cash bond. It's a 1,001 split bond.
No, what were your conditions? I got the bond
Oh,
amount.
stay away from Millwork Apartments Complex at 1888 Emory Street. That's EMERY, Northwest Atlanta. No illegal drugs, alcohol, and weapons. And a social worker visit for housing. Is this Mr. Eddie Howard?
Yes, Your Honor.
Eddie Lee Howard III is accused of terroristic threats and acts. Case 25 CR 7100J. Mr. Howard, you've been advised of your rights, and your attorney is Mr. Haddad. Any priors?
21 on probation out of Henry County. 3 counts of burglary, smash and grab. I got a Floyd County prohibit item by inmate as well. 2017 battery cruelty in the 3rd, trespass, family violence, obstruction. All of that whole arrest was a conviction. 2017 possession of a knife during the commission conviction. 2015 trespass conviction.
That's good. Ms. Binford? Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. The state does recommend a $4,000 surety bond to stay away from the victim, and then no alcohol, drugs, or weapons while out on bond, or anger awareness classes, and the mental health evaluation. Speaking with the victim, she did say that she believes her brother would benefit from mental health evaluation and anger management classes. And she also stated that she wants him to stay away from her location, which is address 224 Wallace Gray Road in Noonan, Georgia. Thank you, Your Honor.
Is the homeowner of 3200 Stone Road available? I think it's possibly his mother, but I'm not sure.
It was his sister, Your Honor. Look, her name was
The sister's at
Lakeisha.
Wallace Road, right?
Yes,
Okay,
because that's
and-
224 Wallace Gray Road.
And he's allegedly living with his mother, and this is a terroristic threat through a text message.
Yes,
sent
Your Honor.
To his mother regarding the sister.
Yes, Your
Okay,
Honor.
understood. Thank you. Mr. Haddad?
Judge, this occurred back in July of this year. My
Mhm.
client does not live there, does not live. He was, at the time, he was subleasing from his sister, Judge, but he's no longer living there. He lives with his fiance, provided me with an address off of Campbellton Road. He is employed at two different locations, Judge, two different jobs. A moving company as of April 2025 and Captain D's from as of January of 2025. He's a lifelong resident of Atlanta. I would ask the court to grant him a $2,000 surety bond, Judge.
Okay. Bond set at 1,000. It is a surety bond. Next court date is November 20th. No further contact with, I think it's Lakita Howard. He's to have no contact with her and her children. He's to stay away from 224 Wallace Gray Road and no illegal drugs, alcohol, and weapons. And his next court date's November 20th. Thank you. All right. Do I have a Anthony Jones in the courtroom? Do we have a couple of waivers? I think I saw a chat message, something about it.
Your Honor, yes. Jones, Rucker, and Harbor all are requests for confidentiality for MH.
Okay.
3 of those are waivers.
Okay.
And I have a waiver as well, Judge.
All right. Are there any other? Let's see now. Mr. Rose, Bridges, Corey Cloud, Miss Strong, we can remove Corey Cloud from the Zoom. Jennifer Spear, is that courthouse staff?
Yes, ma'am, that's me.
All right, thank you. And then Miss Strong, we can, I'm not sure who's hosting. I think it's Miss Strong.
April.
Oh, it's April?
Mhm.
Miss, Miss Champion, could we please stop the live stream?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.